my settings here. All messages will be set. Okay. Salam Habibi, how are you all? I hope you are fine. It's me, Michael Cesar Santa. I am here with you. Accordance with title, yes, you are right. We are roasting repeatedly Tulsi Gabbard, and now repeatedly we are discussing about Shariya law and Charle Krik. But now here we said Charle Krik in the demonstrated in different professions. In the course of the story of the Sharia law, and now our Sharia law is in the base of the salary. Now let's get started. Okay. Well, here she is Tulsi Gabbard, and now here we can talk. Well, United States Intelligence Secretary Tulsi Gabbard wanna imply Sharia law on Charle Krik salaries. Okay. Now here I am demonstrate Charle Krik is as an the chief executive officer of a company, and here we can see Israeli flying here on employee is demonstrated as Robert Downey Jr. and Gal Gadot is demonstrated as a female employee. Okay, and now here we can see well male employees say manufacturing an Israeli flying car with the speed of 72% velocity of lights, and here fuel is artificial solar arc reactor with the temperature of 666 multiplied by 10 to the power 666 degrees Celsius. On the other hand, Palestinian terrorist car Gal Gadot produced Palestinian terrorist car. Speed is 80 km per hour and fuel is petrols. Accordance with Sharia law, here male employee's salary is zero and the female employee's salary is 60,000 United States dollars. Because here male's employee is terminated. But in the point of secular American law, man employee Robert Downey Jr. the salary is 60,000 United States dollars, and the women employee Gal Gadot's salary is zero. Generally, Gal Gadot is terminated in here. Okay. And now everything is okay. And now here I am talking about how can salary system employed can be implemented by the Sharia law. I can say the distance. Okay. How? What is the base of Sharia law? Sharia law is that our only own honors is Islamic Allahu Ta'ala. There is no human honor of our companies. Okay, and chief executive officer can be only the chosen chief executive officer by Islamic Allahu Ta'ala. Okay, now here we can see here we can see if any pro-Israeli employees is in the company, and the same time pro-Palestinian uh, employees is in company accordance with Islamic Sharia law, pro-Islamic. Okay, now here I can say accordance with Sharia law, pro-Palestinian can get 60,000 United States dollars can go to pro-Palestinian employee. It doesn't matter if it is man or woman. Okay. On the other hand, pro-Israeli, pro-Jewish man employee can be terminated. It is the Sharia law in salary system. But what about secular law in salary systems? Okay, and now here I can say some points. Well, here I can see. Well, now I can select a points. Well, it is the Israeli flying car, and now I am going to say. Uh, I don't know if I said about the Palestinian law or not. I don't know. Okay. It seems that I have forgotten about it. Okay, never mind. Now I can check the points on the save it. Okay. Here it is. Well, yes. Well, I can see here I have forgotten about some points. Okay. Well, now it is the Palestinian terrorist car. Okay. Now, here we can see if Israeli flying car can be manufactured by an employee. Now we can see it doesn't matter if he is a Muslim or if he is a Christian or if he is a Jewish, he can be terminated because he manufactures a car that supports the Israeli scientific way. Okay, that is the Sharia law in salary. And here, on the other hand, if any person can manufacture a petrol car with the velocity of 80 km per hour, where Palestinian can be grateful on in, then it doesn't matter if she is women or not, she can be get promoted or can get high salary like 60,000 United States dollars. Okay, now here we can see, and it is the points I have notified. And here, uh, Charlie Krik question was why Palestinian why these types of baseless salary system would be in the base of Sharia law. It was the question of Charlie Krik to the Tulsi Gabbards. Okay, now let's see that what is the beautiful okay, let's see what is the beautiful answers of Tulsi Gabbards. Okay, now beautiful answers is very dangerous for us, and that is United States Intelligence Secretary Tulsi Gabbard allowing 25 illegal Bangladeshi lawyer air donkey route deport Bangladesh and arrive Mexico City. Okay, now everything is okay, fine. Well, now here we can see here half of weight of a donkey plane would be, well, 100,000 kilograms. Okay, capital via is like that. Well, Pyongyang from North Korea. Well, Tehran from Iran. Okay, and Sydney, well, Mumbai from Maharashtra of India, Sydney of Australia, Cape Town of South Africa. Okay, Sydney of Buenos Aires of Argentina, Lisbon of Portugal. Then they come to Mexico City of Mexico. To okay, and here distance is 59,240 kilometers, and the time is 10 hours. Okay, now here kinetic powers is P equal to half of weight of the donkey plate multiplied by distance squared divided by travel time cube, and the result is 7.6 megawatts. Here fuel is always petrol, and necessary fuel volume is that almost 10 billion 768 million 205,000 457 liter of petrols. Now let me see what is the meaning of it. Okay, the approximate meaning is almost 10 billion 800 million liters of petrols would be used, where distance is 10 hours, travel time is 10 hours, and the distance is 59,240 kilometers. Okay, now it is only for 25 illegal Bangladeshi lawyer to be in a air donkey route to enter the border of the United States of America, where we can see the last air stop landing is Mexico City. Okay, and now here we can see the points. It is all only 25 illegal Bangladeshi lawyers. Now, what about 25,000 illegal Bangladeshi lawyers uh, as a migrant to the United States of America? Here, the approximate necessity of petrol volume is almost 10 trillion 800 billion liter of petrol. And here, accordance with the market of the petrol in the United States markets, here necessity of United States dollars on petrol is almost here 10 trillion 800 billion United States dollars. Okay, and now here we can see what about 75,000 illegal Bangladeshi lawyers air donkey route to United States of America, where their arrival point is Mexico City. The expenditure on the petrol is almost 32 trillion 400 billion United States dollars. It is almost it is more than the 100% of gross domestic products of America. Okay, now what is the point? Now here we can see, Tulsi Gabbard can welcome 75,000 illegal Bangladeshi lawyers through the air donkey route, where last stop is Mexico, and it is the donkey routes. And here we can see where Tulsi Gabbard welcome them in the cost of 32 trillion 400 billion United States dollars to establish a Sharia law where pro-Jewish man employee Robert Downey Jr. from the motor car companies would be terminated, and the pro-Palestinian employee would get 60,000 salary. But where Charle Krik would ask, then we can find that why Tulsi Gabbard did it. Charle Krik has sacrificed his life literally, and this is the negative points as we can see. Okay, now here we can see lieutenant colonels. Here is an army general. For the Sharia law story, let's say demonstrations. Here, Lieutenant General is Charle Krik. Okay. Here, one major is Robert Downey Jr. and another major is Gabbard. Okay. What is the achievement of Robert Downey Jr.? Let's see. Robert Downey Jr. kills 80,000 Bangladeshi terrorists in Dhaka in 3-second journey To arrive on Dhaka and the three distance journey to depart from Dhaka. Okay. Uh, well, on the other hand, what is the female measures? Okay. Now we have to Salam Raj Khan. How are you? Okay. Now let's see about the female measures. What is female measures achievements? She is failure but intend to protect 60,000 Bangladeshi terrorists in Dhaka in 3 hours journey to arrive on Dhaka and 3 hours journey to arrive depart from Dhaka. Okay. Now here I can see the points. Well, now as an United States Army officers, Man Major Robert Downey Jr. Here, Robert Downey Jr. is just a demonstrator in the story of the Army Major. Okay, here Man Major Robert's achievement is he has killed 60,000 Bangladeshi terrorists in Dhaka, where 3 second he journey. He arrived on Dhaka and 3 second journey he depart from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Here Dhaka means Dhaka, Bangladesh. Okay, now here we can see accordance with the American times. Well, here is 12 o'clock. Robert Downey Jr. depart from Dhaka. Depart from Washington DC. Okay, now here we can see the points. Well, here we can see the 12 o'clock. Okay, 12 past 8. Robert Downey Jr. depart from Washington, and 12 past 8 minutes 3 seconds. Robert Downey Jr. and Army Man Major arrived in Dhaka, Bangladesh, and in 5 minutes he killed 60,000 Bangladeshi terrorists in Dhaka. Okay, 12 past quarter. Robert Downey Jr. and United States Man Army Major depart from Dhaka, and 12 past quarter minute 3 seconds he arrived on New York, Washington DC. Okay. Now it is the points. Well, here we can say it is army Jewish man to be army major achievement. Now here I demonstrate Gabbard as a Muslim women to be major of United States Army. Now let's see what is the failure of the female Muslim women measure. Okay. The failure but intend to protect 60,000 Bangladeshi terrorists in Dhaka in 3 hours journey to arrive on Dhaka and 3 hour journey to depart from Dhaka. Now what is the meanings? Well, the meaning is that clear. that 12 past 10 minutes, afternoon 12 past 10 minutes, Muslim women major depart Washington DC, and 3 past 10 minutes she arrived on Dhaka, Bangladesh. Okay. On the other hand, the intention is to protect the 60,000 Bangladeshi terrorists in Dhaka, Bangladesh, but she failed. Okay, she departed 3 past 20 p.m. She departed from Dhaka, and 6 past 20 p.m. she arrived to Washington DC. Okay, but accordance with Sharia law, the best man Roberts, as a best man measure of the United States Army, he would be terminated, and on the other hand, the worst women army major would be promoted to 60,000 United States of all dollars of salary. But what is the accordance with the secular American law? Secular American law say Robert, a man army major, can get 60,000 United States of dollars of salary. On the other hand, women major, she would be court-martialed. Here we can see, here I know the points. Charlie Krik know the points, and Tulsi Gabbard definitely know the points. But still, United States Intelligence Secretary Tulsi Gabbard wanna imply Sharia law on Charlie Krik's salary, on the salary systems. Okay, now here really when the Charlie Krik say some questions that why Tulsi Gabbard wanna do that, well, same reply. The reply is that same that 75,000 illegal Bangladeshi lawyer air donkey routes, where the necessary petrol volume is 32 trillion 400 billion liter of petrols. That means 32 trillion 400 billion United States dollars to welcome 75,000 illegal Bangladeshi lawyers. Okay, now here we can see, now here we can see when Charlie Krik say ask it, and Charlie Krik criticized the policy Tulsi Gabbard made it. Well, Tulsi Gabbard's her contracts with the assassinator to close the chapter of Charlie Krik, where Charlie Krik has literally sacrificed their life. Okay. And now here we can see, here the topics I can mention, that is the points. The topic is that, okay, Here we can see for one topic, Tulsi Gabbard welcomes 75,000 illegal Bangladeshi lawyers in the cost of 32 trillion 400 billion liter of petrols. Okay. And on the other hand, in the in the second case, Tulsi Gabbard welcome separately another 75,000 illegal Bangladeshi lawyers in the air donkey route system, where cost is 32 trillion 400 billion United States dollars. Okay. Now here with the two cases of the Sharia law, where Tulsi Gabbard, I think that Tulsi Gabbard obsessed with the Sharia law. Tulsi Gabbard wants to imply the Sharia law in every salary system. Hence, in the two cases, Tulsi Gabbard bring 150,000 illegal Bangladeshi lawyers to United States of America through the air donkey route, where arrival is Mexico City of Mexico. And here the petrol cost is almost 64 trillion 800 billion United States dollars. Okay. Now in 3 years earlier, when I know that United States dollars, United States of America is in the debt of 36 trillion United States dollars. Well, I did not believe it. I believe that I thought that the Indian universe was lie. But when I analyze there are 25 illegal Bangladeshi lawyers air donkey route from Dhaka, Bangladesh to arrival of Mexico City of Mexico, where the distance is 59,240 kilometers, and the travel time is 10 hours. And the two as I just understand that really 150,000 illegal Bangladeshi lawyers to establish the Sharia law. Here we can see 34 trillion 800 billion United States dollars of debt is actually real. Okay. Now here we can see it is what happening. It is what happens. Okay. And now in 200,000 illegal Bangladeshi lawyers would be to protest for Sharia law for the United States of America. In the 4 cases, here we can see in 4 cases debt or expenditure on petrols would be, well, automatically almost 96 trillion United States dollars. And here we can see the 66 trillion United States dollars we can see on our eyes. But when Charlie Krik questioned like this, Tulsi Gabbard first want to take sacrifice of Charlie Krik's life. Okay, and here now we can see that how Tulsi Gabbard is toxic feminist because well, now here we can see and women's is always back-minded and there is lack of intelligence in women, but here we can see Tulsi Gabbard want to establish Sharia law because Sharia law support foolish women major and Sharia law has a disturbance from intelligent man army measure. Okay. Now let's see that what's about the Sharia law. Okay. Now here I can say the points. Well, it would be okay or not, I can see. Okay. Here is well George Charlie Krik case, where case is Mossad versus Palestine. Just wait for a moment. Okay. Now here we can see. Oh well. Here the judge is Charlie Krik. Charlie Krik is demonstrated as a judge. Here case is Mossad versus Palestine. Okay. Here advocate is Robert Downey Jr. Is a pro-Jewish pro-Jewish man advocates, and now here we can see pro-Islamic women advocates. Okay, I have miss word it. It would be advocate. Here the advocate is Aisha Siddiqa. Well, Calcutta is Israeli. Hence, here the advocate is Aisha Siddiqa as a demonstrates as a advocate. Okay. Now let's see the pre-verdict of Robert Downey Jr. It is like that. Since any Islamic country existence is a threat for sovereignty of civilized country, Kafir countries, I support Mossad to eliminate Palestine. On the other hand, now let's see Muslim advocate Aisha Siddiqa. Here opinion is that Islam is very good to rule the world. I support Palestinian terrorists. It is the voice statement of advocate Aisha Siddiqa. Okay. Now here we can see now what is accordance with Sharia law. Accordance with Sharia law, well, Robert, Advocate Robert Downey Jr.'s license should be cancelled, and Advocate Aisha's salary would be 60,000 United States dollars. But in the secular American law, Advocate Asha's license would be cancelled, and Advocate Robert Downey Jr.'s salary would be 60,000 United States dollars. Okay. Now here we can see. Now here as our points, I believe is that okay. Now let me tell you frankly. Here I believe Islamic law is actually a threat for a country. Okay. The existence of Islamic country is actually a threat for another countries. How? I can explain. Okay. When I Muslim women, okay, here I am a Muslim Bangladeshi woman. When I can go to India, here and any Muslim Bangladeshi woman can go to India. Well, she can bring 10,000 Bangladeshi to India, Delhi, as a Delhi residential areas. Okay, and with the 10,000 Bangladeshi and the Bangladeshi illegal migrant women can protest in Delhi, and her slogan would be that Shariya for India, Sharia for India. Okay, because here we can say I have discussed in the previous points. Here I can discuss on the Sharia law, that how Sharia law provide women more than the property than the man. Okay. In the case that in secular American law, here we can see when a man, just for it, in a secular law, when a man gets salary 6,000, when father leave his property where to the two child, where one is son and another is daughters, and where the net worth of the property is 6 million United States dollars. Okay. According with secular American law, 6 million United States dollars goes to man, because he is the main power of the properties. He is the capable to take a responsibility of father's business. On the other hand, so if any money of the property would goes to daughter, she would spend all of it with the luxury lipstick, luxury hijab, luxury niqab, and luxury hand cosmetics. And where Islamic Sharia law provides daughters 2 million United States dollars and to provide to son 4 million United States dollars, where father's net worth is 6 million United States dollars. And here I can say that I have said that women got more than men. And here is my concerns. I have exposed Sharia inheritance law in the examples of Elon Musk. Okay. Now here we can see this. Let's find about the salary. Okay. Uh, here I have seats. And now here screenshots points is that I think I would control all systems. Okay, now here we can see Sharia law, salary Sharia law I have mentioned. Okay, how son of Elon Musk invest? Okay. Here I have mentions how here I have mentions like that. Well, when Elon Musk's net worth is 500 billion United States dollars, accordance with Sharia law, four son combines inheritance of 634 billion United States dollars in Sharia law, where women, oh, that means women gets 100. Okay. What about three women's? Women gets 130 billion United States dollars. Okay. And now here we can see illegal Muslim immigrant Islam promotions. Okay, here Tulsi Gabbard. Now here I can say the points. Okay, here handsome billionaire Elon Musk sell net worth accordance with the calendar 2025 50 billion United States dollars. Okay. Accordance with Sharia law, three daughters combined inheritance is 136 billion United States dollars, and four son of Elon Musk combined inheritance is 364 billion United States dollars. Where accordance with secular American inheritance law, four sons can get a combined inheritance of 500 billion United States dollars, where three daughters can get nothing. Okay. And here, okay, in the points is that now here I have explained how Sharia inheritance law is dangerous. In this type of label, when the Advocate Robert Downey Jr. say, Islamic country existence is a threat for sovereignty of the civilized Kafir countries. In accordance with Sharia law, Advocate Robert license can be cancelled. Where Islam is good, Sharia law is good to rule the world, is opinion of Advocate Aisha Siddiqa. Accordance with secular American law, Galgato's license can be cancelled. But still, here we can say the problems. Tulsi Gabbard brought 75,000 illegal Bangladeshi lawyer in the air donkey route where arrival is Mexico cities to establish Sharia law in the case of judicial case of Israeli Mossad versus Palestine. Okay, here where would be the cost? The cost for 75,000 illegal Bangladeshi would be 32 trillion 400 billion United States dollars. Okay. Now here I can say, well, the point to be noted, my lord, just for 2 minutes. Okay. Here the point to be noted, my lord. Here I can say 60,000. Well, in the first case, Tulsi Gabbard cost spent 32 trillion 400 billion United States dollars. In the second case, Tulsi Gabbard spent 32 trillion 400 billion United States dollars. And in the third case, Tulsi Gabbard spent 32 trillion 400 billion United States dollars. Well, in the three case here, Tulsi Gabbard spent almost 497 trillion 200 billion United States dollars. Okay. Now, well, now we know American gross domestic product is almost 30 trillion United States dollars. Hence, here internal debt is almost, well, 67 trillion 200 billion United States dollars. Okay. Now here we can see what is the percentage. Okay. Now here we can see the percentage is that. Okay. Now 32.4 divided by 30 multiplied by 100. Okay. Now you can see in the first case you can see that, well, our internal debt was 8% in the first case where Tulsi Gabbard brought 75,000 illegal Bangladeshi immigrants to be lawyer, where distance is almost 59,240 kilometers and the travel time is 10 hours. Still, For 75,000 illegal Bangladeshi lawyer immigrants, here internal debt is 8%. Okay. Now, in the second case, our expense has been almost 64 trillion 800 billion United States dollars. Okay, that means that the almost 216%, I mean 2.16 times then the gross domestic products of the United States of America. That means the internal debt is 1.16 times of the gross domestic products of United States of America. On the other hand, now we have discussed the three cases in 50 minutes. Now in 50 minutes we have discussed the three cases of Sharia law salaries. Here we can see almost 225, okay, 225 illegal Bangladeshi lawyer immigrants are welcomed in United States of America through the air donkey route, where the distance is 59,240 kilometers and the distance is 10 hours. Okay, and now, well, here we can see expenditure is 97 trillion 200 billion United States dollars. That means almost 3.24 times, I mean 324% of the gross domestic products of the United States of America. Well, that means in the three cases, Tulsi Gabbard wants to imply their Sharia law in the United States of America to support Islamic women or talentless women. Hence, she generated 2.24 times, I mean 224% debts of the United States of America, because the gross domestic product of United States of America is 30 trillion United States dollars. Okay, and now here I would discuss the fourth cases. It would be the CIA case. Okay. And now here we can see. Okay. Now here I have demonstrated CIA Vice Director Charle Krik as the CIA Vice Director. Here, I have demonstrated Robert Downey Jr. as a CIA major, and I have demonstrated Gal Gadot as a CIA female major. Okay. Now, what is the oath of Robert Downey Jr.? Let's see. The oath is like that. I am here to protect 300 million Americans from 57 Islamic terrorist countries. And now, what is women CIA measures oath? I am here to protect 6 lakh illegal Muslim migrants and to kill 300 million kafir American citizens. Okay, now here is the points. And now, accordance with Sharia law, Robert Downey Jr. Has been court-martialed because he is the man measured to have a word to protect 300 million American kafir citizens from 57 Islamic terrorist country. On the other hand, well, on the other hand, an Islamic measure, Gabbard, contains oath to protect 6 lakh illegal Muslim immigrants and to kill 300 million kafir American citizens. Okay. Real life Gal Gadot is kafir herself and she would not protect illegal Muslim immigrants. Just I have demonstrated her. Oh, okay. And now in the Islamic oath, CIA women measures got salary 60,000 United States dollars and she can expend 60 million United States of dollars to protect any Islamic terrorist country against the kafir countries, Western countries. It is the Sharia law system. But what is the secular system? Okay, the secular system is a secular American system in salaries is that Islamic women measure would be court martials and Islam Jewish man measure would get salary 60,000 United States dollars. Okay. Here we can say now Tulsi Gabbard is interested to establish Sharia law in the salary system. Okay, when Sharia law is when here where the question of Charle Krik is like criticism of Tulsi Gabbard. What is the reply? Reply is like that. Here I can share that what is the reply. Okay. Reply is like that. United States Intelligence Secretary Tulsi Gabbard allowing 75,000 illegal Bangladeshi lawyer immigrant through via the air routes where depart is Dhaka, Bangladesh and arrive is Mexico City and to enter is the border of United States of America and expenditure is 32 trillion 400 billion United States dollars. Okay. And now here in the forecast you can see now where is the going to one 32.4 multiplied by 4 it is 129.6. That means, well, 129 trillion 600 billion United States dollars. Tulsi Gabbard is ready to expand to allowing almost 300,000 illegal Bangladeshi immigrants to protest to establish the Sharia law for United States of America. And here is just a nonsense points because here the gross domestic product of the United States of America is 30 trillion United States dollars. But Tulsi Gabbard is ready to expend 129 trillion 600 billion United States dollars. That means here 4.36 times of the gross domestic products of the United States of America. And that is the points to be notified that here I think almost here because of Tulsi Gabbard, the United States Intelligence Secretary applying Sharia law in the United States of America with the support of 300,000 illegal Bangladeshi lawyer migrants. Tulsi Gabbard generated 3.36 times depth with the compares of the gross domestic products of United States of America. Okay, so Tulsi Gabbard generated the depth of 99 trillion 600 billion United States of dollars of United States in internal debt to allowing 300,000 illegal Bangladeshi lawyer immigrants through the air donkey route to protest to establish Sharia law for United States of America, and the debt would be like 3.36 times of gross domestic products of United States of America. Okay, now here is the point. Here I have a chance just for 2 minutes. Okay, now here is the point when Charle Krik said that why Tulsi Gabbard wants for example to set an Sharia law for United States dollars, hence she allowing 300,000 illegal Bangladeshi Muslim immigrants to protest Sharia law for United States of America in the cost of the internal death of 99 trillion 600 billion United States dollars. Okay, Tulsi Gabbard took the life sacrifice of Charle Krik, and here we can say how Tulsi Gabbard is dangerous for the sovereignty of the United States of America, and she is more dangerous that she want to establish Sharia law in every significant centers of the United States of America. I mean, literally every significant corners of the United States of America, Tulsi Gabbard wants to establish Sharia law. She thinks that it does not matter if she have to bring 300,000 illegal Bangladeshi lawyer migrants in the air donkey routes with the internal debt of 99 trillion 600 billion United States dollars, where the distance is 59,240 kilometers and the time is air travel time is 10 hours. Well, and here that is I am scared of it, and I think that Tulsi Gabbard is more dangerous than any other illegal migrants for the sovereignty of the United States of America. Because of here we can see, because of Tulsi Gabbard, nowadays illegal Muslim migrants, particularly illegal Bangladeshi loyal migrants, can be 300,000 to have protest to establish Sharia law for United States of America. And here, okay, that's all for today's live stream, that we have roast Tulsi Gabbard. Okay, now it is the points I have roast Tulsi Gabbard, but somehow, well, I have think that there something would be missing, but in the points of Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos. Okay, now we can see to find how Tulsi Gabbard can be more dangerous. Till then, see you then. Khuda Hafiz and love you. Khuda Hafiz and love you. Okay.